first. They score 7. So there's 10-0. We go 3 and out, and they score again. 17 points. Offense has 3 plays, 3 bad plays, 3 and out, and they go 17 points. And really, that's where the game's 25-0 before you even know it. And so, just not good enough in any of the phases there. Obviously, the tipped ball on the first possession on offense set us back there. We were having a good drive, good rhythm. Myles Garrett did a nice job getting his hand on the ball, and they tipped it. So. We just did a great job overcoming that on offense early, getting points on the board, giving our defense some help, because I thought in the first half they played well. They really did. And we just didn't get enough help on offense. In the second half, we just didn't hold up as a team.
Any update on Awuzie?
I don't think it's great, Cindy. I don't think it's great, but we don't have final confirmation yet.
How deflating was that for the defense? Was that part to see him kind of go in right at the half?
Yeah, it's tough because Chido is a guy, he's one of the hardest workers on our team, one of the most focused guys. Great man of character, does everything right, does everything to lift up his teammates, does everything to prepare himself. He's all about the team. He puts his heart and soul into this thing, and so to see a guy like that get hit like that is tough.
Why did the passing game struggle with the biggest reasons?
I wouldn't go that far. I think we had a great drive to start the game, and they had a tip on a pick. We were moving the ball really well. And then we just had 2 3 and outs. You know, we had a big drop on one that would have kept us moving. So we had a great opportunity there, and just didn't get into the rhythm with those 2 3 and outs, and just didn't allow us to do anything. You know, a couple 2-yard gains on 1st and 10, and then you're in 2nd and 8, and just stuff.
Was there anything they were doing that maybe prevented y'all from being as explosive?
No, I think we just didn't do a great job finding our rhythm early on, and it's as simple as that. Because I thought we had great rhythm on the first drive, excellent, you know, and we had a wide open hitch route, and he just throws his hand up and tips the ball, and we had what we wanted, and they just made a good play there. And so I thought we had a great rhythm on the first drive, and if you get some points there, you get some momentum, things are a little bit different because our defense did a nice job in the first half, but just didn't get it done.
Is there anything maybe that prevents y'all from finding that rhythm early on the next drive? Say that first drive doesn't go one, it's been big, but you know.
I think we had decent. I think the next drive was maybe a 6-play drive, and so again, just wasn't good enough to start.
Zach, when you look at the special teams, kind of uncharacteristic performance from Evan McPherson tonight with the missed extra point and the field goal, I know you'll be able to watch the film and talk to Darren later, but from what you saw on the sideline, what do you think happened there?
I think we'll just have to see it to be sure.
What was so tough about just Myles Garrett and the pass rush? I mean, what made them so difficult to stop tonight?
Well, I thought really in the first half we did a nice job. He got us at one time on a 3rd down. I thought we had a good plan. I thought our guys executed really well. You know, the worst thing you want to do against the Cleveland Browns is give them a 2-3 score lead and let their running game get going, their play actions, and let their pass rushers tee off. That's the recipe for disaster, and unfortunately that's what we gave to them.
Zach, you're on a short week, obviously. What is your message to the team, either after the game or what will it be going?
Yeah, it's easy to see what this one comes down to. Like I mentioned, you know, the first question of where that segment in the game got away from us. This isn't the type of team we are. You know, it's a 17-game season, and this is one game that we weren't at our best today in any phase. And I'm confident that's not who we are, that we can make the corrections and flush this one away quickly, turn our attention to Carolina on a 6-day week, and have a great opportunity to get this out of our system real quick and play well next Sunday.
How difficult will it be now to go 0-3 in divisional play to start the year? I mean, how tough of a hole is that going to be climbing?
Yeah, we can't control that right now. You know, we just got to focus on beating Carolina.
When you look at what happened to you guys at cornerback, losing Chido early and then Trey, I mean, how much did that allow for what Cleveland was able to do with some of those big passes to Amari?
Yeah, we'll have to see what some of those you know, they quick snapped us on 1 3rd down. So I don't think we were totally lined up properly, and they got us on 1, and then he made the play really over 2 guys there late in the game. So, you know, we'll have to look at them and see what corrections we can be made, what we can do a better job of. But credits to them, they made some big plays.
Defensively, were they trying to take away the big plays with the deep zones and stuff that you've
They
seen?
mixed it up. You know, there was 1 high, 2 high. It was a lot of different looks, and so really they just switched up their coverages when they could. But I wouldn't say it was predominantly 1 high or 2 high to try to wait deep stuff.
How much did not having Jamar and maybe what you want to do offensively?
I thought our guys did a great job preparing, and we're ready to go.
Do you get a sense of what happened on the strip sack fumble at the end of the first half?
I think he was pulling to throw it, and so as he, you know, he's one of the best in the pocket, securing the ball, and so as he's pulling to throw it to T, they got him in the wrist, and And that's tough. You know, and as any quarterback, when you're separating your hands to go to throw and they get you on the wrist, there's just not a lot you can do about that. So that's unfortunate because the 2 turnovers, you know, if you're looking to assess blame, that's a difficult thing to do because one of them is just a blocked defensive end who got his hand up and made a good play, and the other one is as you're going to throw to what appeared to be an open guy, you know, he got his hand hit. So that's tough because both those drives took points off the board and maybe some early momentum. And so then you're talking about slow starts and all that stuff, when in reality we had two good drives there, and they just made plays.